next to the entrance or the window in the room next to it. It never entered, but was always there. Its presence was so intimidating to the point that my dog wouldn't walk to THT area even if his favorite toys were tossed there. Growing up, my mom, who has been spiritually sensitive since young, always told my family to lock the heavy opaque wooden door at 6 p.m. sharp. There are two doors in my house that lead outside, the balcony door and the main front door, which consists of a mesh metal door first layer and a heavy opaque wooden door second layer, and on the ground floor there was a metal gate outside. My mother never explained why, and due to that me, my brother and father never thought anything of it. We don't close the wooden door layer in the morning, so the house stayed ventilated. One day, during my S&D year of high school, my parents went to Japan for around a month. This was the first time my parents went abroad, leaving me and my older brother behind. Because of this, I started to notice things I didn't before, cause I was home alone most of the time, as my brother constantly went on parties, clubbing, and out with friends. I'd usually be home alone with my dog. Since my mother wasn't here, I didn't close and lock the wooden door layer. Daily, I'd chill on the couch, which back is placed right in front of the front door with only a wall in between, and in the sides there'd be slits to place decor, so I can see the entrance from the couch if I looked back. Every day, 6 p.m. sharp, I felt S&TH constantly watching me. Something tall, dark, and inhuman. It sounds funny saying this loudly crying face, cause how can you feel S&TH like this but not see it? But regardless what you think, I was real and forever will be. I felt it looking in from the mesh door. Cause of this uncomfy feeling, I locked and closed the wooden door layer, and it moved. It stared at me either through the window next to the entrance or the window in the room next to it. It never entered, but was always there. Its presence was so intimidating to the point that my dog wouldn't walk to THT area even if his favorite toys were tossed there. Another eerie thing was that my brother would come home at 1-5 am regularly and leave the wooden door open, and by that time I'd be dead asleep. I only vaguely remember, but somehow half asleep, I would wake up, walk downstairs to close and lock the wooden door layer, barely conscious, and pass out on the couch. Every time loudly crying face, which honestly freaked me out a little. What confirmed my suspicions was I told my friends about this, and one of my guy friends, who's the son of a pastor and spiritually sensitive and can see these things, when he came to my house, we were chilling in the couch/living room area, and it turned 6 p.m. The mood shifted. I could see him avoiding looking up. At THT moment, I knew he saw what I've been feeling. I took the excuse to go grab water for him and peeked at him from afar. Bro started praying loudly folded. I went back, gave him the drink, and asked, "You okay?" He said yay, so suspiciously loudly crying face, and stared at the mesh door. So I just straight up said, "You see S&TH, don't you?" Grinning face in front of the mesh door. He looked at me surprised, and I told him I felt it too. I said, "It was in VR human, right?" And he nodded. I asked what it looked like, and he said tall, had a very dark presence, and face and limbs were distorted. Person female, person female. That was when I felt my suspicions were confirmed. Sorry for the horrible storytelling skills, hahaha, but I'd love to know what y'all think and if you've experienced S&TH like this as well. New moon face off. If you have questions, feel free to ask, cause I'm aware it isn't worded the best. Loudly folded female.